Yo.
It's on the screen, doesn't it? Good evening. How do?
Good.
Awesome. Great to see you guys. Who is in tonight, Mr. Harcombe?
So, Mr. Cooper in first. Followed closely by Andy Stainton. How are you doing, people? Belen Leach, who got absolute pasting by the Wurzel father tonight. Facebook user
would be my good friend, Mr. Warren in Newcastle.
Warren, how are you doing?
Jump out, Warren, click the link, and then it'll show your name instead of Facebook user. The name, the link's in the description.
Tom Harris, how are you doing? 5 Heeds. Good evening. Feel free, just washing up, feel free to put it in JCVR even.
Already have, mate.
Deke, you're way slow, Deke. You're fucking right down the list.
Wow.
That's shit, Deke. That is shit.
Slacking.
Adrian, how are you doing? Rara.
She's there. Last week's winner.
This is entirely inconvenient, lads. Leads are on the telly.
Oh,
Kids,
well,
I know that feeling. JCVR do it to me every Tuesday when I go to play him.
I do apologise, but Leeds should really look at their fixtures, see that we're live, and not play. We're far more important than Leeds, aren't we?
Yeah, but not as important as I got.
Yes, you did, dude. Happy days.
Jamie, you have more friends than Stu. No, he doesn't. I've been busy.
Warren's kind of a long distance friend, so it's nice that I've got to keep him away.
I've been busy learning my sons out of shape and doing dad duties. Get on date. I've been doing that with my son lately.
Ah, yeah, bless.
I'm ready to shave.
Do I need to shave yet, Stuart, or should I do what I did backstage?
Guys, I have to tell you that this live nearly never went ahead.
Yeah.
Because I refused to go live with him because the prick put his little beard into a little ponytail and looked a first-class wanker.
It looked awesome.
And I refused to go live with him until he removed it.
But if I do it live on air, you can't refuse to go live because we already are live.
But then I'll just end it.
You wouldn't have the balls.
Try me. Try me.
Evening, Mick. How do? Good evening.
Olive, how you doing? Cooper's multifunction. Argyle. Yeah, they did state and poor results the last 2 games. Poor results. Mick, how are you? Kelly, how are you doing?
Yes, Mick, you're back with us in the land of Facebook. Awesome. No longer on the YouTube.
I'm telling you all now, if he puts that in a ponytail, I will end the live. I promise you. I promise you. If that goes into a ponytail, I end the broadcast. I promise you.
Oh, my God.
Because you look a dick. Even so much so that his lovely Mrs. Caff came into the room with a pair of scissors, told him he was a prick, and tried cutting it off.
Yeah, she nearly did stab me with the scissors.
Warren, I agree, he looks a dick regardless, but when he does that, he looks an even bigger dick.
Wow. Cheers, Morris. Prick. Well, we got the review to do first, guys. And we'll see what happens second half of the live, shall we?
I'm telling you, I'll end it.
We'll see. Show him who's the boss. Right, Mr. Harkham, are we ready to hit review mode?
We are.
Give those people the hashtag while I put up the overlay.
So tonight, hashtag is Jamie looked a dick.
Really? No, it's hashtag Blossom.
No. Hashtag Jamie looked a dick.
For the review, it is hashtag Blossom. If you want to write a second list after the review, you can do hashtag Jamie's a dick.
They're all doing it now. So it's either Blossom or Jamie looked a dick.
But we would absolutely prefer if you put hashtag Blossom, please. Right. Pen and paper ready, Arkham?
Yep.
Right. We have Daniel Ian Lee.
Yep.
Mr. Staten.
Yeah.
Tom Harris.
Yeah.
Lisa, you're not quite there. Get that in a ponytail. That'd do, though. Lisa Harrison.
Yeah.
Wayne Leach.
Yeah.
Cooper's covered his tracks. He's put both.
Yeah.
Does Jamie Sucks Dick count?
Yeah. So that's feasible as well.
Fine. Blossom for Mr. Murray.
Yeah.
Dyslexia, say that 3 times fast, is kicking in. Hammy is a dick. Close enough.
Yeah.
Wayne Leach.
Got him already.
Why did I say Wayne Leach? Well, I meant to say Mick Cartman.
Mick.
Mick.
Yeah.
Lisa's got one already, isn't she?
Yeah.
Mr. Adnan.
Yeah.
Rara got a duck.
Who?
Rara.
Right.
Wayne's already got one.
Yeah.
Deke is advocating for Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Wilson, of course, gets his honorary duck.
Looks like he's still having some headache issues.
Yeah, he didn't look well.
Sharon Duffy.
Yeah.
And the last one I can see is Kaylee Grayson.
Yeah.
Pink Princess herself. And before we go into review mode, haha. Oh, Tom, mate, put it in a bag of rice, you'll be fine.
So, well, yeah, that's a good point. I haven't seen Catman Mick tonight.
Mick Catman, yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. Right.
So, 09. We'll leave this open for Wilson is in bed but working on the website. Bugger never learns. I know.
He doesn't. I mean, that's not the best thing for Bad Ed, is it?
Catman Mick. No, we've got Mick Cartman tonight. He's already got a duck, but we ain't got no Catman Mick yet.
I'm sorry, I used I used the image to text thingy again, and it cocked up a couple. Can't be helped.
Right, we're 09, so we'll leave this for 3 minutes, and while we're waiting for that 3 minutes, we'll tell you a bit about the juice we are doing tonight.
Yes, very interesting juice.
From Vape Cargo, again, and it's the Billiards Blossom range. This is undoubtedly another Vape Cargo Heston outside the box. Evening.
Wilson, you should be resting your bugger.
This is definitely another Heston outside the box range from Vape Cargo.
Yes.
It's another one of those where I look at the bottles and think, I am not sure about this.
Mm-hmm.
But we will find out when we taste it. So the first one we're going to be looking at is Juniper Double Apple.
Okay. Yes, so that one.
From that, I'm expecting a little bit of a gin vibe.
Okay.
That's what gin's made from, juniper berries.
I did not know that.
There you go. The next one, again, I look at the bottle and I think, I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
And that is Chamomile Fizzy Grape. I don't like chamomile tea, but
apparently, Lisa, it is. I just found that out as well.
Juniper is a berry, Lisa. It's what they used to make gin. Third one, again. Yeah, exactly, Coops. Exactly. The third one, I'm kind of hesitant to say I can't wait. I'm hoping Martini Rose. So I expect quite a fruity vape from the Martini.
Yeah.
And the Rose, I'm really hoping the Rose water gives it a Turkish Delight vibe. Because essentially that's what Turkish Delight is, rose water. And I love Turkish Delight. So I'm hoping the Rose in that gives it that Turkish Delight vibe. And the last one we're looking at, again, I'm really not looking forward to. Lavender Lemonade. That, I'm guessing, is going to be a very Palmer Violet-esque.
Right.
About it.
They are all in those nice new fancy little bottles with your handy little flip nibs, chucking in your neck shots. And they are 70-30, Stuart, I believe.
They are, yeah.
Already putting Daniel off. Turkish Delight is bloody minging.
Oh, I love Turkish Delight.
Well, Mrs. Cooper, she does love some Turkish Delight.
Yeah, I love Turkish Delight. Fries Turkish Delight.
I'm not keen on Turkish Delight.
Oh, love it.
Well, Mr. Harcombe, your time limit is up.
It is. So, let's crack on.
As always, thank you to KLV down in that bottom corner and Vape Cargo. Much love to you guys. And so straight on the apple and juniper, double apple and juniper. Pick the right mod up might help. So as always, guys, fresh wick on. Had to wash the RDA out because it smelled like cider.
The juniper, you can smell the juniper in that.
I'm getting a really apple smell off it myself. But then I didn't even know juniper was a berry, so.
On the finger, that is absolutely beautiful. It is sweet, crispy apple.
From the fridge. Oh.
And all the way through that apple, there's an undertone of gin from the juniper. That is freaking... On the finger, that is awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So, Stuart likes it on the finger. Let's see how it vapes. Warren, if you keep having digs at me, I'm going to get my team to ban and block you, you bastard. But yeah, I do put on a good show. Very fun, but I need a bit more.
That is gorgeous. It is, the vape's the same. You get sweet, crispy apple. Nothing sour about it. Nothing tart about it. It's sweet, crispy apple. And with that juniper running right the way through the vape, it's almost, you can imagine this being an apple gin.
That apple flavor, though, is, like you say, exactly how it was on the finger. It's crisp, it's sharp, it's sweet.
That, to be honest, is probably one of the best apple flavors I've tasted. Without a doubt, that apple is beautiful. And that juniper running through it, like I say, it's like, it's just like apple gin.
So as I said, the apple flavor there is gorgeous. I'm getting that other flavor through. It's not one I can associate because I've never tried gin or juniper berries. But it is really nice. And if Stuart says it is that flavor, then you know the vaping chef knows what he's talking about.
I have got absolutely no hesitation going straight in on this range with a 10.
Fair dues. On the apple alone, I'm giving it a 10 because that is, yeah, that's something special.
That is just incredible. The apple in that is just amazing. This is another one. It's one of those vapes that lets you imagine where you would be vaping it. And I imagine in the summer, sat out in the garden in the evening with this vape, it almost like be sat out there with a cool apple gin, relaxing as the sun goes down. That is just blinding. Absolutely blinding. That really, really good.
So on to a good one that we thought, the pink gin tastes like drumsticks. Okay. So yeah, the first one out of this range that we thought was going to be a little bit, turned out to be a banger.
That is, honestly, Juniper Double Apple is absolutely amazing.
So that's 10s all around. So we're going on now to the Chamomile Fizzy Grape. Yep.
Yep.
Sweet.
You could smell the chamomile.
Ain't that the stuff that goes in some like really posh teas?
Chamomile tea, yeah.
Yeah. And as always, guys, if you want to get your hands on these, you know there's one place to go. Going across the bottom there, PM King of Vape to order yours.
Right, so on the finger, I don't get no fizz.
Okay.
The chamomile is there. I'm not getting a lot of grape on the finger. It's kind of overpowered by the chamomile on the finger. But as we know, it could vape completely different.
Definitely get the grape on the vape.
Yeah. Grape is far more prominent on the vape.
To me, that's almost reverse roles from the finger test to the vape.
I don't get much fizz.
No.
Um,
There's a little something there, but it's not what I would call fizz. It's more of a tingle. I'm not normally one for
when
grape.
you vape it, you get the grape.
Mm-hmm.
You get the chamomile. I don't get no fizz. If I'm being honest, which we always are in these reviews,
Absolutely.
I don't think the two flavors combine and work.
Well, Coops has just asked that very question.
Coops, I don't think the two flavors go. They're way too conflicting rather than blending together.
They're not what I would call complementary flavors. Big word.
Yeah, I don't think the two combine on that. It is honestly one of the first juices I've come across from Vape Cargo where it doesn't work. And for me, those two flavors do not work.
That being said, I was saying I don't normally like grape, but the grape on this is really nice.
But having said that, it's not about what I like and etc. It does what it says on the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that I don't think the two work, I'm going to score that one a 6.
I was going to be a bit nicer and go 7. And that's just purely for me on the back of that grape flavour.
That really doesn't work for me, those two flavors.
So that's not one you would personally vape again then?
No. As I say, I don't think the two flavors blend together. They're two conflicting flavors for me.
But if that is something you're looking for, guys.
I still think, though, see, the odd thing is about all of these Heston / Vape Cargo outside the box juices.
Yeah.
That Chamomile Fizzy Grape may have only got a 6 from me. I still think you need to pick it up and try it, though.
Yeah.
They're all flavors that are so outside of the box that you need to try it anyway. Regardless of what we say or KLV say or JCVR say, you need to try them because it's flavors that you would never expect.
At least my window is wide open, but the wind's blowing in.
All right, this one I've got high hopes for.
The Martini Rose.
I'm hoping for a nice fruity vape from the Martini.
Yeah.
And then that rose water. So on the finger test,
I am here.
they have absolutely nailed the fruity martini, the fruitiness of it. Nailed it. And I'm left with an aftertaste of rose water, which is really, really, really close to Turkish Delight. That works. That really works.
That's got a nice floral.
the fruitiness of that martini.
No, Lisa, I was moving stuff to try and get my fan out, but it won't come in.
Oh,
As professional as ever.
batteries just fell out.
Oh, fudge. Ooh.
That reminds me, just on the finger taste alone, that reminds me of being a kid at family parties or whatever, and mine sweeping my nan's martini.
The vape, mate. You will love the vape, I think.
Again, absolutely blended to perfection.
Get more of that rosewater Turkish Delight flavour come through.
At the end, though, you get the aftertaste of it, which is beautiful.
So my personal opinion on this one is, as I said earlier, I'm not a fan of Turkish Delight flavours or Turkish Delight itself. So for me, it's not one for me, but the flavour in there is spot on.
That is beautiful. On the vape, you get the fruitiness of martini.
Mm-hmm.
On the XL, you start to get that rosewater, Turkish Delight-esque flavour. And you're left with that aftertaste. That is absolute beautiful.
That is nice. Like I said, it's not me, but they have nailed it.
Again, it's another one of those vapes I can imagine being sat out in the garden in the summer, in the evening, sun going down, almost like sat there with a glass of martini, just chilling. Mm-hmm. That for me is yet another 10 because that is blended to perfection.
Yeah, I don't see any other score but a 10 for that one. It's not my bag. What it is what it is, and they've done it really well.
That is real good. Real good, that martini. Real good.
I'm struggling to find any billiards at the moment that let down. Hats off them. Absolutely. You're sucking the life out of that one now, aren't you?
It is really good. That is blended so well. The way you get the fruitiness of the martini, and then you get the rosewater start on the exhale and build up and leave you with that rose Turkish Delight-esque aftertaste. It's just beautiful.
I'll let you puff that one whilst I drip up the next one.
It brings us to the last one, lavender lemonade.
And I like the lemonades. But my only real experience with lavender is putting on my pillow to help me go to sleep.
That is really fizzy.
Mm-hmm.
My tongue fizz on that is amazing.
My tongue is still tingling. Getting a little bit maybe a little bit chill on it as well.
Yep. And as expected, it is a little bit Parma Violet-esque. Although I must say, if you are a huge Parma Violets fan,
mm-hmm.
I am not saying this tastes like Palmer Violets. It doesn't. It's Palmer Violet-esque, very floral.
Yeah. But having that lemonade mixed with that lavender, it is a nice, tangy, sweet lemonade.
It is nice. It's almost like a homemade lemonade with a little bit of extra sugar in it.
And then for me, the lavender, the floral side of it comes out after.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit chilled, this one as well.
Mm-hmm. And you do get that fizz element as well.
The fizz on it is awesome. So, yeah, you get, throughout the vape, you get the homemade style lemonade. Yeah. But it's like you've put a little bit of extra sugar in it just to give it that little nice sweetness.
Yeah.
And then after you've had the lemonade, you're left with a very floral Palmer Violet-esque flavor.
Aftertaste.
Like a sweet floral aftertaste. On a personal level, that one ain't for me.
For me, all day. All fucking day, mate.
But for what it says it is, and for what it is trying to achieve, that is a 9.
Yeah, for me, I'm going 9.5 on that one.
So, they have surprised us yet again. Some more. Yeah, absolutely, Coops. You need that sweetness for the lavender, the floral. If you didn't have the sweetness there of the lemonade for that floral aftertaste, I think the floral aftertaste would be too much.
It would be OTT on that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But once again, that is another range from Vape Cargo that I would have looked at the bottles initially and said, not a chance. Yeah, on trying them, they have really surprised me.
Yeah. All nice juices. 3 out of the 4, absolutely awesome. The other one is still a nice juice, the Chamomile Fizzy Grape. It's just, for us, it's just not quite up there with the others.
So across the range on those 4, I score them 35 out of 40. You score them 36.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, the Chamomile in that range doesn't work.
Too left field.
It doesn't work. The two flavors do not combine. They're too much of a strong flavor in their own right. The grape and the chamomile and the two together, in my opinion, does not combine.
No.
They're too different. The rest are blended to perfection. For me, it is a very, very close call to say the outright leader in those 4 juices, but very, very closely for me, it is the Juniper and Double Apple.
Same one I liked. Absolutely.
Closely followed.
It is close.
By the Martini.
Yeah.
But again, amazing range.
Yeah. So again, as always, hats off to Vape Cargo. Thank you to King of Vape. And as Mr. Adnan has put, if you like to try any of these Billiards Blossom Juices by Vape Cargo, PM Owen Wilson or kingofvape.co.uk for yours.
I mean, across the 4 bottles, the range, that is easily another 8 to 9 out of 10 on the range.
What was the average score for both of us?
Well, 10, 10, 7, 6, 9, 9.5. It's an 8 or 9. range.
Across the range.
8 or 9
Yeah.
out of 10 across the range. Exactly the same as the ciders. 8 or 9 out of 10 on the range. It's
And before we turn review mode off, even Mr. Staten's just asked a question: do they do a salt range? Which was then answered by Cooper. Salt's coming.
Salts are coming.
There are 2 apples in the Juniper one, apparently. I think that could be why it's called double apple and Juniper. Absolutely, make anything over an 8 is absolutely worth going, guys. Thank you, Mr. Wayne.
It literally is one of those. Like
we looked at these this morning when I come to get the samples, and we were like,
yeah.
That was the expression on our face. It was purely. But
if you were just a vapor walking into a shop and you looked at them on the shelf, you'd think not a chance.
Yeah. If you get,
I know I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
But when you actually try them, you're thinking, shit. Tom, honestly, mate, you will. The Juniper double apple is amazing.
Yeah.
Closely followed by the Martini Rose.
You've had our review tonight. Tomorrow night, our friends over JCDDR, Tom and Craig, my favourite, they're going to be doing the reviews tomorrow night.
It's my turn this week to pick a bottle, isn't it?
Well, we did say that. We had this conversation. No. We had this conversation this morning, didn't we?
Yeah, but I'm not going to pick a bottle this week. I'm putting all 4 in.
Oh.
To start this month's box off with a full range of Blossom.
So 4 bottles of Blossom straight in the box. Oh, what my favourite might not be there. Damn it.
More salt casts coming from Stu then if salts are coming in this range. Watch this space. Cooper says defo.
I was just going to say, I ain't got a fucking clue. But we do now.
We'll
see what comes. But yeah, awesome. Normally, I don't always vape the sample juices, but I am going to finish off the Juniper double apple. I am definitely going to finish off the lavender lemonade.
I know how much you like Palmer Violet Purple Hulk. Honestly, Dick, you will like the lavender lemonade. It is real good. If you like Palmer Violet, you will like that lavender lemonade. It's really good. And as Cooper said, the sweetness of that lemonade complements the lavender so well that it doesn't make it overpower. It's just perfectly blended.
I'm finishing it. I really liked it.
You'll love it, Deke. Honestly, you will love it. Great start to this month's Morgan Freeman Appreciation Society Elvis Accumulator. Absolutely.
Right. So review mode is going off. Boom. And now it's just Jamie and Stuart. Sorry, guys. But we have got your ducks today. Do you
know what? For the first time in I don't know how long, I put that in my Thallow today. I forgot how freaking nice that is.
And of course, that is version 2 of the Pink Princess.
Yeah.
Very nice. So, ducks. How many ducks do I need, Mr. Harkham?
You need 16.
16?
And I dug out an old mod today because I'm out of coils for all my others.
Oh, that's stupid.
I've got coils for my Thallow, but for my Drag and Oxford and all that.
Yeah.
Although I do have coils for my Oxford, but I can't use it. Because my lovely wife, on getting her pink Oxford for Christmas, when it came to changing the coil, she come up to me that evening and said, I changed the coil in my Oxford this morning and it doesn't work. She threw away the airflow thing.
The airflow ring.
So she has nicked that off my Oxford and I can't use mine now.
What? Mate, I would put your foot down and say, look, that is my air. I don't give a damn if it's International Women's Day. That is my airflow ring. I'm having it.
No, because I love her, so I don't mind. But I dug the awake out in green.
Yes. Still a very nice little robust mod, that one, isn't it?
And I have put chewy lime cola in it.
Yeah. I have just finished chewy lime cola in my velocity, and I am on to dug this one out.
Jollies, not had that for a while.
Focus. Don't focus. But believe me, guys, that is the Jollies strawberry milkshake.
Absolutely, Tom.
Mr. Murray there, he is on Cider House Vapes on the velocity. Deke's coming in. Cooper's coming in. Purple Hulk in the Humvee. Rora has said red is better.
No.
16 ducks, you say, yep.
I did.
A couple of people missing. There's only 12 watching, so we shall see. Owen has some in stock. Tell him I sent you. Oh, that's one I heard of for a while. I'm on 88 Vape Fusion in the RPM2 as I have no KLV soaps left. That's not good, Mr. Staten. And you know where to go to get them.
Snap, Mr. Harris, snap.
Have I clicked the wrong button? Yes, I have. Share screen, because they've moved it all around at the bottom.
They're all telling me to say they sent me.
Yeah.
Question is, who's going to make it worth my while?
Can't say fairer than that. Oh, that look a little bit screwed up.
That looks like you smashed your screen. It looks like the screen's smashed, is what it looks like.
It does, doesn't it? There we go.
That's better.
It was an error on their side, nothing to do with me.
So that's Staten. I'm not saying. I won't be saying Staten sent me.
I will though.
Yeah, I thought you might. Hulk sent you, then I will stop saying banging. Tempting Tagmaster Deke.
That is. Before we stop these ducks, you know it's International Women's Day today. Did you know there is actually an International Men's Day?
Nope.
That's because it's recognized in 44 other countries, us not being one of them.
I know there's a steak and blowjob day.
We all know there's a steak and blowjob day, and that has to be one of the best days of the year. But before we go into that territory, Mr. Harkham, can you please start our race?
Go.
Thank you very much. Cooper is already in there cheering for number 1. Number 3, Mr. Clark Kent took an early lead, has fallen back. Whichever one I mentioned, it's just going to jinx it and it's going to fall. So let's say number 6. Number 6 is looking good. Actually, it is. It's still out in the front. But no, look. I've jinxed it again. Number 6 is now dropping back. Number 1 poked its head out in the lead. Number 7 is coming through very strong.
Number 13 looks like Wayne after that challenge tonight.
Does look like the Wayne Leach duck, doesn't it? Bless him. Number 2, very nice shade of pink, is actually pushing through. I think it might just push through. It has taken second. Will it take first? Yes. It has pushed number 1 out of the way. But number 8, the Mohawk.
Whoa.
And I can confirm on screen that it is duck 8.
And We get the timer ready.
Timer's ready.
It is Warren.
Warren.
But is he still here?
Warren, is he still here? Oh, he will not be happy.
It's funny you mentioned garden centres and pansies, Cooper and Adrian. I was speaking to the Wurzel father earlier. I'll tell you what.
Hey Rob, hey Chrissy, how's it going?
How you doing?
Well done, Warren. But are you still here? Are you going to claim your duck? I am going to have to video call him afterwards just to really rub it in. Because he's been moaning at me as to why I've not sent him any of my free stick. Warren. Yes, I think we might, Mr. Harris.
Looks like we might get a bomb blowout.
We might get a blowout.
Is Cooper still on about the race? Is he? Has he got that much lag?
Bloody Mohawks, yeah. Warren. We are getting stricter with the rules, guys. I do not give a toss. That is a good friend of mine.
Yeah, there is one. There is one complimentary duck from now on, and that is for Mr. Owen Wilson because our sponsor, we all know he's been going through a tough time with these migraines, etc., and can't look at screens all the time. That is the only complimentary duck from now on.
Yeah.
If you're not here, you don't get a duck. If you don't claim at the end, you don't get it. So it's a re-race.
It is a re-race. First one we've had for a very long time, to be fair.
And you have removed duck 8, yeah?
I have the ups. There is no Mohawk in the lineup. You ready? Beat you to it this time. Hey?
I didn't say go.
Well, bugger it. Yeah, everybody tag Warren now. Oh, bless you, Rob. So, early lead is number 2 in pink. 16, the
Thank
King.
you, Mr. Coles.
Rob has got Rob. Cooper must have a shitload of lag because he's only just put the explosion and we're halfway into the second race. That's why we give 1 minute 30 on the bomb, just in case. There is a very unseasonable Santa hat wearing duck, number 14 in the lead. The unicorn, though, in number 10 is looking really good. It's down to the last 3 seconds. Nobody is making a sudden burst, so it is duck number 10.
Rerun. Fuck me, how much lag has Cooper got?
We just done the rerun, Coops.
It's getting it done. Come on, one.
It is number 10.
Do you think Cooper's caught in some kind of time vortex?
He is, yeah. Everyone else is with us. We know you would, and that's why you're awesome. So, number 10. Who is number 10?
Number 10 is the Tag Master.
Which one? Which one?
General.
Tag Master General.
Yeah, thank you, mate. They need to.
Piss off, Cartman.
Tag Master General, Deke Duffy. There he is.
Boom.
Deke, you are first on Marty's wheel and you haven't give up your space to Sharon.
You what?
I said he's first on March's wheel and he hasn't give up his space to Sharon because he kept his mouth shut.
Well done. Well done. Yes, because he said, oh, change it last time, didn't he? So, we've had 2 races, 1 name picked out so far. We need 2 names on that list, don't we, to start the spot?
Because of a rerun, there will be a 3rd race.
So, ready?
Go.
Was that done in the proper order for the World Duck Racing Association?
It was.
Deke has just said Cooper's sorted out his lag issue.
He's back in. We were getting worried you were caught in some time vortex, Cooper.
You were doing the time warp.
We thought maybe the aliens had chose to speak to you.
Direct.
Because they're not going to speak to us because of this shit.
Absolutely. And she is not getting no more of my spaces.
And there's the Wayne Leach duck out in front.
I don't think that is your duck, Wayne, to be fair, but it does look like you. And you have jinxed it, Stuart, and number 13's gone right to the back, and number 6 has crossed the line.
But number 6 is Tagmaster Bellend's duck.
Wow. Tagmaster Bellend. It is your duck. Number 6. 1 minute 20 now left to claim it, dude. And you will be the second name on this month's wheel. Well done, Bellend. Oh.
Easy up.
Boom. Wayne has been on a hot streak recently. He's been smashing it.
I did see that, Coops, the Arbiter in the VIP comp. Deep bought 2 numbers, one for him and one for Sharon.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he said whichever number comes in, the Arbiter's for Sharon.
I'm going to be ordering an Arbiter end of this month. I want it to sit nicely on the velocity. But yeah, get in, Wayne. You are on a hot streak. Not only did you win on the weekend, the new Smock IPX 80. Even though I had 3 names, apparently, it's the one time I couldn't watch because I was at my mother's. I had 3 names on that end of the show wheel. And, well, 1 name, my name, but 3 times. And I didn't win. Gutted. But Wayne, you're on a hot streak. Keep it up, mate.
Not that hot because he got his fucking ass kicked by the words of Father.
He did get his ass kicked by the word of Father, but...
No worries, Chrissy.
Take it easy, Chrissy. Where's Wayne? He's here. He's claimed. He's up here, look. He did claim it, Coops. So, yeah. If you're going to get beat by anyone, you want to get beat by the best, don't you?
Obviously.
So that's pretty much it for the night, isn't it, Stu? One last job to do, and that is the rundown for the week. I believe it's my turn.
It is.
Right. So.
Casper. Casper the friendly Bellend.
You ready? I'm not going to fuck it up this week.
Go.
Tomorrow night, JCVR will be reviewing the Billiards Blossom range that we just reviewed tonight. See what the boys think. It will be Tom for sure, Craig work depending. Wednesday night off. Have a chill. Put your feet up. Spend time with your loved ones. Thursday night, we have the great Daniel Ian Lee from Small Town Vapes. Doing something a little bit different this week. Some sort of musical quiz, I believe. So that'll be interesting to see what he does with that. Friday night, nothing this week, but keep your diaries free on Fridays because something will be coming from KOB very, very soon. So keep your ears open for that one, guys. Saturday, we then have the Cooper and Wilson.
You fucked up. You fucked it. You got all the way to Saturday and you fucked it. Unbelievable.
On Saturday, we have the Wilson and Cooper Saturday Night Takeout, which, as you know, guys, if you get involved in the VIP, you've got... Yes, thank you, Deke. Get involved in the VIP, you've got more chance of winning, but everyone that's watching, there is always chances of winning and getting your name on that end of the show wheel. Yes, okay, it's Wilson versus Cooper. Harkham's already corrected me. WhatsApp VIP group, get in there. Watch the live, best live on a Saturday night. And then it's followed by the second best live on a Saturday night, which is us at a late night live with more chances for you to get your name in the Elvis Accumulator book.
fucked it, and this is why I don't do the rundown. Exactly, Wayne. That is why aliens do not talk to us, because of this shit. Even Morgan says it.
But somebody is happy.
Yeah.
So all that leaves us to say really now, guys, is it's good night from him. It's a good night from him.